You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Getting spayed didn't hurt her flow.
No, not at all.
Not even in the slightest.
Not even in a little bit.
It don't matter.
Welcome to For Your Distraction. Thank you for joining us live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
All that.
And if you're listening to the recast, please like and share. Adam, he's producing.
I'm doing the
He's
beginning
producing.
shit. All right, we're good. We're up everywhere. I can join. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I see Charity. You finally fucking made it to the live show.
Oh,
You're about 2 episodes behind, by the way. Unless you binge listen to the last 2. She was texting me because she'll text me after oh my god, I love oh, this is so hilarious. You guys are crazy, and I'm like, oh, thank you, appreciate it. And then she was talking about a couple episodes we were talking about blowing dudes or whatever, who would we blow?
oh, sure, yeah.
Which is a standard.
Which is,
standard
common. That's
for us.
just a
Standard
regular
for us.
Monday night here.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So she was talking about that, and I was thinking about did we? I mean, Scott was really drunk in the last episode. I was a little tipsy, but I don't
was
remember
really
that.
drunk.
And I was going through the show, and yeah, I was like, "What the hell?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, it was the Bub episode," and I'm like, "Oh, you're 2 behind. You don't know anything. You didn't listen to the last one. You have no idea. If you thought we were drunk then." This guy right here.
I woke up on Adam's couch with my pants around my ankles and
This is how
thought, what happened?
This is how much he drank. He left. We didn't record this. He left the apartment angry. He was mad.
Me?
Yeah,
Angry?
we had an argument. We were having an argument.
What?
You're like, I don't even need to do this. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I don't need to do this. And you stormed out of there. I was like, fine,
did?
fuck off, go. Yeah,
I've seen you 3 times since then. If you've never brought that up.
I was. First of all, you didn't message me at all the next day about the podcast.
Yeah, because I was wildly hungover.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's a little steamed still. And then the day after, you didn't message me about the gym, and I was like, "We doing the gym?" And you didn't text me back for 3 hours. I was like, "This dude's pissed."
I was still hungover. Days
And
later.
you're like, yeah, 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh, okay. And I showed up as hunky dory, and it's he doesn't care. No, you left in a fucking. You were steamed.
I remember nothing. What were we talking about?
We were arguing about the Oscars.
The Oscars?
Yeah, you love the Oscars, and I was like, people aren't watching as much. It's going downhill. It's kind of falling. It's not getting the ratings it used to be. People don't really give a shit about the Oscars as much anymore. You're like, that's so fucking bullshit. That's exactly like you, dude. You always make these blanket statements and stuff like that. That's bullshit. People love the Oscars. I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, dude. The Oscars have dropped significantly over the decades. I don't need to fucking hear this from you. This is you all. This is always you. This is always you. And then you stormed off. If I was surprised you didn't slam the door.
Bro, I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah.
Was I dick? Was I right? I was probably right.
No, the argument was I said people don't care as much about the Oscars as they used to. Nobody's watching, and you're like. And you did your usual what the fuck are you talking about? Because you like watching it.
I love
everybody. That means everybody loves watching it, and so that was your mentality.
Well, I do remember. Oh God, I don't know if I made this point when I was drunk or not, but I do remember that this past Oscars was the highest rated Oscars in 5 years.
Yeah,
meaning the most views.
But it's still below 20 million views.
But I think no one's watching TV anymore like they used to. The boomers were the TV generation.
But it was streamed too.
Yeah,
it's not like it wasn't streamed.
Streaming counts.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But the millennials and the Gen Zs and they just.
This is how heated the argument was.
I don't remember
after
this
you
at all.
left. I didn't. Usually after you leave, I do a few things with the podcast, get some stuff ready so that
you
I
had to crank one out to cool down, right?
No, what I did was I went to my computer, poured myself another drink, sat on the couch, got my phone, fucking Oscars ratings over the I looked up
so
the
you have the
Oscars
answer.
ratings for the since like 1995.
Okay, cool.
And I don't have it pulled up in front of me, but I fucking remembered it because I kept looking at it because I was like,
so how right
he's
was
gonna
that?
bring this up when we go to the gym and it's gonna be a thing. You're so fucking wrong.
I don't remember this at all.
It hit its peak, I think, in 1998.
Sure, that sounds
with
about
like
right.
50 to 60 million viewers.
Wait, 98. Was that Titanic or was that English Patient?
I wouldn't know.
I'm such a dork.
Exactly. So
I think that was
that's
English
the
Patient.
highest it's
That was
ever been.
99.
Anyway, that's late 90s.
Sure, yeah.
Highest it's ever been.
That was like the prime of
90?
all TV.
It was either 98 or 2001.
Yeah.
It was within like a 4-year span, it hit its highest. For the past 20 plus years, it's been dropping. It hit a plateau around the 2010s where it'd fluctuate between 36 million and 40 million, but it would do this roller coaster. So started here, went down here, and then went like this for a while. And then once it hit 2021, it went 10 million people. 2021, height of COVID, when nobody's doing anything. A lot of stuff is still shut down. A lot of people are still just hanging in their house. That was the fucking Tiger King era. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody watched it.
Things got really
Nobody
weird.
cared.
Things got really weird during COVID.
It did, but it, if anything, it would have been, that should have been some of the highest ratings because everybody's at home fucking watching, just doing nothing but bullshit and watching streaming stuff.
But that's when the movie theaters shut down. So everybody watched movies on streaming. That was the beginning of like, oh, this movie is going straight to Netflix or straight to Disney. That was the beginning of that.
Yeah, but people are still watching movies then.
They didn't make money and they kind of blew.
But movies still don't make money and they still have the Oscars. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. Like the Oscars aren't for best performing. How much money did a movie made? Typically.
No, not at all.
It's for different kinds of awards. So it hit that in 2021. Since 2021, it has creeped back up to the 18 million mark until this past year when it hit 19 million.
That's pretty good.
But nobody gives a fuck about the Oscars anymore. Nobody cares. And when I said that,
do you care about the Oscars?
And when I said that, one in the chat if you cared, two in the chat if you couldn't give a fuck. What I said was nobody gives a shit about the Oscars, and you lost your mind. You freaked the fuck out. Like I was like, is the friendship over? I guess. Like, is this? Am I not going to hear from? Are we not going to fucking rock out at the gym, pumping iron? Hey, Lulu, welcome to the beginning of the show. So, yeah, that was. We've had a lot of arguing recently. There's been a lot of contention. We almost started the show. We were arguing about something before the show started. You're like, fuck it, get the show started. Let's go. And I'm like, I got to do some other shit. I gotta give me a second.
So here's the thing. Do we want to get into that too?
Fuck it. We're talking about it, arguing. Go ahead.
I was excited because before I came,
we had an argument at the gym the other day too. What the fuck was that about?
Maybe if you would just take some Prozac and have a good time.
We were arguing about Snow White. That's what we were arguing about.
And the Seven Dwarfs?
Yeah.
You just... See, I do remember this one.
You missed the beginning, Lulu. I was talking last episode. He left the apartment in a huffy. He had a bunch in his panties because I said nobody cares about the Oscars anymore, and he freaked the fuck out. So
but you also said people don't care about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
People don't care about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yes, they do.
Not really.
They wildly care about it.
Your argument for why people care was A, it's one of the first Disney properties, and B,
it's the first.
And B, when you go to Disney World,
correct?
Snow White's there and people like say hi and meet her. That doesn't mean anything.
Disney adults are, and again,
you're
rare
also
breed.
Talking about like biased people. Disney adults, they all love Disney everything.
Adam, but that's still people. They still exist. Just because it's not your wheelhouse doesn't mean it's not a thing. Disney adults are really weird. I'm one of them. We're real weird people. Look, I got my Mickey Christmas shirt on today.
Yeah.
Disney adult here. We're the worst. We totally are.
He does that to many. That's his fantasy.
Completely agree with you. But we matter. We are the ones who care.
You don't matter. I didn't say that.
The royal we, all of us,
That's
the
fine.
Disney adults. There's a lot of them. Go to the internet. They're there.
They're everywhere. I know.
Yes, you know.
Oh, I know.
So those are the people who care about Snow White. To say no one cares about Snow White It's the same as saying no one cares about the Oscars. People do care about the Oscars. People do care about Snow White.
You know full and well what someone says when they say nobody cares. It means it's dropped off. It's down on the mark. Blah blah blah. Like
Everything has dropped off in 2025. Anymore.
Get fucked. Because if you make a movie about something and a bunch of people care about it, you think it would do well. They made a movie about Snow White. It didn't even make back what it cost to make it.
Adam, I love Snow White. I have not seen the movie because I don't like Gal Gadot or whatever her name is.
Gal Gadot.
Because she's a Zionist. I'm not going to get into that. That'll just get us a strike. But I just don't like her. I don't think she's a good actress. And I thought the dwarves looked creepy.
Spoilers. Snow White and the dwarves were in most of it. So what's your excuse?
The dwarves are creepy, man.
They're fucking creepy. Lulu said, I wish that she could afford Disney World because then she would get the princesses to autograph her book.
I have 3 full books autographed. Not to flex. not to flex, but I got that shit. Yep.
No.
Adam, if
this is, by the way, this isn't even apropos to what we're talking about because we started a different argument before we hit record.
Adam,
there was a different one.
I get you to Disney World and you will fall in love. You will care so much about Snow White. You would care. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Put a stripper pole somewhere in Disney, then you can make me care about Snow White.
There's a... Never mind. I'm not
going
to share my secrets.
Is there an adult?
I'm not going to share.
I'll tell you, if Disney was smart, they'd make an adult side to Disney where they have like all the Disney princes and princesses as like a strip club kind of thing going on, a bar going on.
Did you ever see Pinocchio?
Seriously. Yeah, I've seen Pinocchio.
I ain't got no strings to hold me down. You remember when Pinocchio went with the guy off to that like... It was like the scene from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie where all the teenagers like skateboarding and smoking and playing video games.
Yeah.
That was in Pinocchio first.
I remember.
They went to that place and they were like smoking and drinking beer. They were like kids.
That was whenever like, yeah, those like animated cigars.
Right, yeah.
Like, I like cigars just fine, but when I was a kid, I was like, I kind of want to smoke a cigar now.
Like that looks like the best cigar I've ever seen.
It's like in the 90s whenever a cartoon character like picked up a slice of pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's the best. That's the best looking slice of pizza I've ever had. I've ever seen. I've never had a pizza like that, but
give me cartoon pizza and cartoon cigars.
Yeah.
And I will be happy. But anyway, that place in the movie is called Pleasure Island. There is a Pleasure Island in Disney World.
Is it Pleasure Island?
There's clubs and bars and...
Is there a strip club in there?
It's not a strip club, but there is an adults-only dance club.
You send me to Disney World, you know where you're gonna find me. Pleasure Island. Hey, your family, like, hey, Chris is like,
Honest John over here. Can I stay with Honest John?
Because your wife's gonna be like, where'd Adam go? Like, I thought Adam was here. Like, wasn't he with you? Like, guess where he is? Getting a lap dance from Jasmine.
Oh my God. I gotta write some stuff down.
He's got to, because this is gold.
This was good. This
is good shit.
Honest John here, everybody. Was that the guy? I'm pretty sure that was his name.
I don't fucking remember.
It was like the Fox guy who didn't talk.
You know how long it's been since I've seen that movie? As a kid. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Because nobody cares about it.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
This is what I'm doing tonight.
What are you drinking?
I'm actually drinking sangria.
Sangria. I'm drinking some bourbon.
It's wine. It's wine.
I got some bourbon. Hey,
what was the argument we had this morning?
Or before the show? You're really picking fights.
You teased. You said, "Oh, well, let's get into the argument that we had before the show."
What's it called? So before I came,
Adam's gonna be in the Disney strip show, exploring a whole new world. It's a whole new world.
It's a whole new hole.
I didn't go there.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun night, folks. Thanks for joining us here on For Your Distraction. But before I came over, I saw a trailer for a new movie, and it's like a Rian Johnson movie. He's from the Knives Out. I love those. Those murder mysteries. It's called Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, sick. Like, I loved Knives Out and I loved Glass Onion. I'm like, I'm excited to see. So I brought it up to you. And you're like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody should see it.
No.
Stupid. My name's Adam.
First of all,
I do
you
a
are
podcast.
misrepresenting that. First of all, Lucy Scott is on YouTube or Facebook. We can see you, Lucy. We can see your comments. So you're good. If you want to watch the TikTok, you can. You could join the rest. You can't see their comments, but yeah, that's not what I said. What I said was, I didn't see any of the other sequels, and you're like, you didn't see Glass Onion or any of this stuff. I was like, no, I'm sure it's good. Sure, it's fine. The first one, I love the first one, but I was also like, I'm kind of done with the universe though. Like, I didn't need a sequel. Like, I didn't need one, so like, I was done with it. And then we rekindled the sequel argument.
No, I said it is a sequel. It's
No. I said
at first I misspoke. It is a sequel, but it's not a direct sequel. It just is in the same universe with the same lead character. If I'd look up his name, Daniel Craig plays him. Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
I'm getting like Agatha Christie vibes from like the Hercule Poirot. Why do they have hard names? Why does the lead French detective, the Sherlock Holmes character, they're Hungarian, right? Hercule Poirot wasn't French. He's
got a
Hungarian.
French name.
No, he's Hungarian, I think.
Sounds French to me.
Who read the Agatha Christie books? Anybody?
No, you said, well, it's the sequel to, and you were like, well, it's not really a sequel.
It is.
And I was like, wait.
This one is.
Nobody from the original, and that one was like the main character, like Kirk McCoy is like, yeah, it's a sequel then.
But it's a whole
and then you were
different
like, and then
story.
And you gave me the dagger eyes, is what you did. You gave me the dagger eyes. And I remember we argued out at the gym the other day because you said that
Summers
you saw
laser eyes.
You said that you watched Wicked 2 again, and then you said that, and I didn't say anything because in my head I'm like, you know what?
Did I say?
You know what? He's trying for me. I'm not going to point it out. I'm just going to let it go. And I walked by, and you're like, as you're taking we were doing tricep pushdowns, I think, and you grab the handle, and you're like, did you notice how I didn't say part 2? I was like, motherfucker, did you notice how I didn't say anything? Yeah, I let it go, and he brought it back up.
When we started this podcast, Adam, 10 years ago, you and I, the thing that made us friends in the first place, because you're like 5 years younger than me. We worked at the skating rink together. That's where we met each other. Like, the only thing that made us friends is we were at a party somewhere and we're just hanging out. And I was like, oh, I like movies. You're like, I like movies too. I was like, oh, I'm a Trekkie.
Did you just become best friends?
You're like, I'm a Trekkie too. I'm like, oh, what happens when I say Darmok and Tanagra? You say Shaka when the walls fell. I said, did we just become best friends? And you said, yep.
I just watched that episode a week ago, by the way. I just watched that episode a week ago. That's a great episode.
It's good, right?
Makes no sense, honestly, when you think about it.
Everybody in the chat's like, what are they talking about? Yeah. Just let us have our moment, okay?
Hey, Dobbins, skating Dobbins, Charity's in the chat right now. You can say, unless she left, you can say hi to her. Lou said, who cares? I don't think it has to be a sequel except for everyone is brilliant. That's fine. He just gets butthurt whenever I call something a sequel. It's like, it's not a sequel, it's a part 2.
Well,
same thing.
At that moment, that's when we decided to become gay lovers. And
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
Nobody cares, Scott. It's
Nobody
cool.
cares.
Nobody cares.
But anyway, so then like
I'm happy I had
years later, we just like talked about movies and TV shows and things we liked, and you're like, I said we should do a podcast because we get drunk and talk about movies and it's funny.
You turned me on to podcasts. Yeah. Like, have you listened to these podcasts? I think it was Dead Authors was the first one.
Oh, that's
Dead
such a
Authors
good one.
podcast. Like, have you ever this pod? And I was like, I've never really listened to podcasts for the most part, but I got it and stuff like that. And we were chit-chatting like, this is podcast time. We should do a podcast. And then like we were working together at the time.
I was so full of shit. Like I didn't mean it.
And then I showed up one day. I was like, so when are we doing this? I've got a microphone. Equipment? I've got software. I've looked it up. I know how we do it. When are we doing this? You're like, oh, okay.
But it was a simpler time, Adam. It was a simpler time. It was pre-COVID.
Lucy, don't bring this fucking argument back up. Don't do it. Don't do it. I get parts to sequels too. There's different. No, don't bring it back up.
It was a simpler time. We was pre-COVID, pre-Trump. You know, everything was all buttholes and butterflies, and everything was good.
Yeah.
But then something happened, and Adam, you've changed, and now it's like, hey, let's talk about a movie that's coming out. Let's talk about a TV show. The whole premise of this podcast was founded in this. And you're like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't care. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Which one of us watched Snow White this past few days? Which one of us?
And I could tell you were going to hate it.
It was me. No, I didn't. First of all, it was bad. but like it was mostly boring. And then I was like, what's the one thing you care about with Snow White? You don't give a fuck about Snow White. It's the dwarves. That's what you want to see. Fuck Snow White? 7 dwarves. That's what we want. And the 7 dwarves showed up, and I saw the 7 dwarves, and I was like, Jesus Christ. They were scary. Talk about we talk about CGI babies. Fucking scarier. It was weird. It was weird. Thank you, Peter Dinklage. We could have had real dwarves, but fucking hell.
I blame the king of the dwarves.
Yeah. So, by the way, those of you out there in TikTok land, please like and share. Hit the likes. Get us the hearts. We're at 710. Give us the hearts.
And listen,
what's the love?
He means well. He might be an ornery old cuss.
I'm just tired of watching the same thing over and over again.
I love watching the same thing over and over again, even if it's shit. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
But I'm like, if I like the thing and then they make the same thing again, I'll just go watch the thing I liked. Yes, it was not good CGI. It was scary CGI. It was freaky.
Renesmee. Oh my god, what did I just watch? I just watched a movie with grown-up Renesmee, and I about flipped my lid. Oh my god. Watch with my. I watched Nutcracker and the Four Realms, a movie I've watched multiple times, like from 2020, 2021 maybe. And she's the main character. She plays Clara in that movie, and I'm like, she looks so familiar. And I looked her up on Internet Movie Database, and she's freaking Renesmee. And it was scary because they like CG'd her.
I don't know any of the words you're saying at all.
Now, I don't ever want you to finish Twilight because
is that a Twilight thing?
It's a Twilight thing.
Oh yeah, God no.
Renesmee's the CG baby at the end of Twilight.
Lucy, let's talk Christmas specials. Emmett Otter Jug Band's Christmas.
It's GOAT status right there. Emmett Otter Jug Band Christmas is GOAT status. River Bottom Nightmare Band. Love that. It's every year for me.
You're making Lulu mad. And then you shit a brick over it being her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
We'll tell you, Lucy, tune in for the Christmas special. We'll talk Christmas specials. Write that down.
I'm wearing my Christmas gear. What?
Christmas specials. We got to talk Christmas specials.
Christmas specials.
Write it down. Write it down.
We're doing analog notes here.
He's doing analog notes. I live in the 21st century, where I rely on memory.
My favorite is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's not even close. And that's a good one. That's a little tease. I know you like Scrooged. Yep.
Scrooged. Have you heard of Nestor the Christmas Donkey?
I have heard of Nestor the Christmas Donkey. I don't think I've seen it though.
Oh, Lulu, don't be impressed. Trust me. It'll disappoint you. Expect low, aim for high. She wants to be impressed. She's expecting us to fucking pull out the stops for Christmas special.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
But remember, nobody here has ever listened to our Christmas specials. You got to remember that too.
You know, we have 350 episodes of backlog.
Yeah.
You guys can
350 plus because there's a lot of episodes that aren't named. They're specials of themselves.
Anywhere you guys get your podcasts, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, most of them are on YouTube. If you guys go back, you could listen to our old shows.
Oh, the old ones.
This is when Adam was like a fun guy to be around before he just became an energy vampire and just sucks everything out of the room. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And here we are.
Yeah. Dobbin said, hell yeah, Scott in the Jim Carrey Grinch, but he also loves the classics. Like, I find it kind of weird that the Jim Carrey Grinch has taken over as the classic Grinch. Because it's kind of weird. Like, it feels weird. Like, it's because we're old. That's why it feels weird.
We're old. Like, the OG 1966 animated Dr. Seuss, like the Burl Ravenscroft, that's like the Grinch to me. Like, I feel like, then they made that live action Jim Carrey one. But kids now are like, that was our OG Grinch. Now there's like the Walmart commercials. Have you seen them? With Walden Goggins.
Yeah.
Walden Goggins is pretty great.
He's great.
He's in Righteous Gemstones and Fallout and a million other great things. He's like the new Grinch in that. And he's fantastic. So, but I don't know if he's getting a movie. He just does commercials.
You're right, Lulu. There's nowhere to go from up. She said, Adam, the past show's comment, are you saying we have nowhere to go but up from now? Yeah. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. And you're right. The classics
spoilers. He says that every year.
Sky's the
Lizard.
Limit.
Sorry. So I was in the middle of saying I watched Nutcracker in the Four Realms. You would hate that movie. I kind of like it. It's not good, but I like it.
That's okay. She's from the Madonna, Prince, and George Michael era, so
love them all.
Every generation is amazing. You're among friends.
I mean, you love Prince.
Oh yeah,
he loves Prince.
I
don't know if you do. You love Madonna and MJ as much as I do.
I used to love MJ.
Yeah.
On the MJ thing because his music's great, but unlike you, I can't separate the person from.
What did
the music.
he do?
The allegations.
He was on the E-list.
And also
he was on the
when
E-list.
we get to the trivia, there is something he did that is a question in the trivia that's
true. That's a great segue.
So after that, even that by itself, among all the other allegations, the thing we saw him do on video, that by itself is kind of like, I don't want to support this dude's fucking shit.
Sorry, love MJ. Love him. Thriller was a start to finish album for me. Zero skips.
It's a good. You were saying Nutcracker.
Watch that. But we're talking about Snow White. One of the movies I love this movie, and I acknowledge there's problems with it. But I made you Course of Cinema, and you hated it.
What was it?
Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, because it's
with Kristen Stewart from Twilight,
because she's not a good actress,
and Chris Hemsworth.
She's not a good.
She's just ornery like you.
She's kind of easy on the eyes, but she's a terrible actress.
She doesn't do it for me. I don't know.
She's a little easy on the eyes.
She's all right.
She's like that.
She's all right.
She's like that kind of quirky where it's like, yeah, she's not hot, but she's probably really good in bed.
I think you and I have very different tastes.
Like when you look at her, she's like,
do a podcast.
I bet you that's freaky. I bet you behind closed doors, throw the shades down and all of a sudden it turns into something else. I bet you.
I mean,
I was always a betting man.
I was always Team Jacob to Team Edward, but I was Team Edward to Team Bella in that horrible breakup.
Did they have any human? Oh. Did they have human people that would hunt them down or something? Did that exist at all in those movies?
That's what I wanted. That Stephenie Meyer screwed the booch on this
because I'm that team.
All right.
I'm Team Human.
All right. If I get rich and famous from this podcast, I'm buying the rights to the next Twilight movie from Stephenie Meyer, and we're making this movie. Okay. Everything's all hunky dory. Everybody's happy in Forks, Oregon. All right. And then all of a sudden you see this dingy nightclub and there's this real sexy girl dancing around. And there's this guy sitting in the corner, eyeing her up, right? You think he's some skis ball. And then she stumbles drunk outside and it's this typical dark hallway. It's Gotham City-esque. And the guy comes outside. Turns out he's a vampire. And he grabs her and he's going to do the drinking blood thing. All of a sudden, UV spotlights kick on. And I know that does nothing to the vampires in this universe. But he starts shiny, right? And then they fire a silver net over him. The girl does a crunch. She gets away from him. All of a sudden, a whole team, like a team with walkie-talkies comes out. And they're and you got a Blade character, okay? It's not Blade.
You put that in movie 2? I'm a fan.
And this guy comes up to him and he grabs him. He's like, please, I have information for you. And he goes, the Cullens, where are they? He goes, Forks, Oregon. He goes, you gonna let me live? He goes, does a Van Helsing ever let a vampire live? And he they chop his everything off and burn him. And that's
let me tell you,
he's a freaking Van Helsing and he's gonna go hunt the Twilight.
You put that in book 2 and movie 2, you got a fan.
Movie
right
2, it's movie 8, bro.
Yeah, that's why you don't have me.
The next one.
That's why you don't have me. Yeah.
I would take it all. Take all the money.
By the way, Dobbins, this is another argument that Scott and I have.
I've been sitting on that. I've been sitting on that for years.
Dobbins said that he's cut out anything R. Kelly as well. This is another argument that Scott and I have on the regular where artists that have done questionable things, illegal things, he's like, yeah, they suck. But R. Kelly's music, yeah, he still listens. I cut him out. He's like, I can't do that.
You're contagious. Touch me, baby.
We don't promote any of them.
Give me what. That's actually the Isley Brothers featuring R. Kelly.
No, still doesn't matter.
Love it. One of my favorites.
I haven't listened to Chris Brown in a decade and a half.
What did Chris Brown do?
He beat Rihanna.
Oh, he did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Riri, so screw him.
Yeah, so no, but like Scott, he's got some bops though, right? Like there's some songs that'll come on the playlist that you're like, oh, I'm gonna listen to that.
Yeah, I still listen to Kanye, even though I think he sucks. But yeah, boy, is he talented.
At least he didn't do anything illegal, but he just sucks.
Yeah.
R. Kelly's the one that gets me.
What about P. Diddy? Ooh.
Yeah, not listening to him either.
It's so good. Bad Boy for Life. Bad Boy for Life was a go-to touch tune jukebox play for me. It still might be. It still might be.
It's done. Dobbins is apparently a Twilight fan. His wife got him into True Blood. Yeah, exactly. He forgot fucking the Rihanna beating that went down.
Is True Blood? I never watched True Blood. Is that the show with Joe Manganiello?
I think so.
Or is that Vampire Diaries? I get those two confused.
I have no idea. My mother and my sister loved True Blood.
I love Joe Manganiello. He's great. Okay, it is that one.
Okay.
He's fantastic. He's Big Dick Richie in Magic Mike, which you liked Magic Mike. Magic Mike was really good. It was a
surprisingly good movie. I wouldn't watch the sequel, but it was surprisingly it wasn't what I thought it was.
No,
it was better written. It was better written.
I'm gonna see so many wieners in this movie.
I was expecting somebody to pull the bat out, where they just kind of take the. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain. You know.
Skarsgård's in it. We know how much Lulu loves the Skarsgård family.
Dude, we talked about the Skarsgård a couple episodes ago.
Bill, Alexander, and Gustav or whatever.
Gustav Skarsgård.
I'm a Skellen guy. I'm daddy. He gives daddy vibes. He gives daddy. Anyway.
He gives zaddy vibes. We got a game to play. We're halfway through the show at this point. We got a game to play.
We needed help from our friends to drive the conversation.
Yeah, we've
got everybody here tonight. We don't want you guys to leave. Adam made a little game.
So last week when we did our game, I put together a trivia. You guys remember whenever you would, and for you audio listeners, I apologize, sucks to be you. But the song this time, good, yeah. You'll be entertained by that. Let's just say that. It's AI, but it's funny as hell. But for you guys watching, I put together a little game. Back in the old days, back in the old days, Andy Dufresne climbed through a powerless ship.
That was pretty good. That was a pretty good Morgan Freeman.
I switched to the line because I heard it in my head. I was like, I gotta
get busy living or get busy dying.
Busy living or get busy dying. I slid into Richard Nixon a little bit there. So.
Say what to nail.
I am not a crook. Say what to nail.
I love Shawshank. Anyway, go ahead.
So I put together a little trivia game. Back in the day, when you went to the movie theaters, what's one of the cool things you got to see? They entertained you by you putting up little trivia questions. I got a lot of flack for last week. I got a lot of flack because
not from me.
I was told it was too hard.
Yep.
B,
we got feedback.
I was told put multiple choice.
Yep.
So you just added extra work for me, but fine, whatever. I did it this time. And the questions are a fucking hell of a lot easier. So, but that's what we're going to do. But Scott, you explain your game.
All right. We do a drinking game. Those of you who've been here before, you guys know. For those of you who are new, we have this Star Wars bag. It has little slips of paper, and we wrote different names of booze on it. And we each grab one and we drink it.
Yes, that is Kylo Ren bag. Yes, sir. Lewis said it has actually a game suggestion for us. We need to pull a card from the Jimmy Fallon playbook and do a Mad Lib scene from one of our favorite shows or movies.
Oh.
He'll write it down once the break starts.
I know the Mad Libs. We can do that. All right.
So we're going to pull name out of the bag and we're going to drink whatever it is. It's my turn.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I almost put a hex on the whole damn thing. It's your turn to go first. If I get tiki rum again for the third week in a row, I swear
I'm gonna will it. I'm gonna will it into the way I willed the tequila. I'm gonna will that tiki rum, tiki rum, tiki rum, tiki run rum. Is it?
I got what you got last week. The lambic from Wall.
Oh, okay. I got Glenlivet 12.
You got Scotch.
I love Scotch. Scotch.
You got Scotch.
I'm not a big Scotch drinker. How should I drink this? How do you suggest I drink this, sir? You're the Scotch man.
So I like Scotch, so I would drink Scotch exactly how I'm drinking this bourbon.
So ice
on
and
the
Scotch.
rocks. You don't like it, you should probably just do a shot quick and get it out of the way.
Really? All right. I'm not a big fan of drinking things on the rocks.
Chase it with your sangria.
You know what? But I'm gonna do it on the rocks.
Where's
anyway.
your slip?
I threw it back in.
Okay, that's still in there, so that's good.
I'm gonna do it on the rocks. On the rocks. So we're gonna step away for a couple minutes. You guys, I want you guys to answer the questions, and I want you to let me know how many of these fuckers you get right. So here we go.
Dragging his dick underneath the table, tickle his balls and give him a cradle. We're on a double dinner date, our wives are getting along so great. He got the shrimp, I got the steak, but I don't care about my plate, cause now I think I'm craving pork. I'll drop my napkin on the floor and give his gorgeous goose a suck and give my butt an introduction. Plant that root inside my tutor, throw it back and clap my goober. And now girls don't know a thing, they just yapping with their drinks, laughing on about girly things while he's prolapsing my big cheeks. We're just country dumpling, tater tugging, humping bumps beneath the table. Something's coming over me while he keeps bumping in my a-hole. God, it's such a giant cock, I'm biting on the tablecloth to hide my grunting. Lord, my precious country pumpkin's getting mangled.
Rubbing her clit over in the bathroom while both I'm in a humping dick and ass suit. We're on a double dinner date, our guys are getting along so great. She got the hint when I licked my plate clean, gave her a peek and showed her I'm shaved clean, and our men got down and dirty while she had me for dessert. Cause when I said I had to tinkle, her blue eyes, they had a twinkle. We exchanged a couple winks and now we're scissoring our pink holes. And now guys don't know a thing, they're clapping cheeks beneath the table, packing johns down in their stink while she goes crazy on my stable.
We're just country dumpling.
Something about that AI country.
Yeah, I kind of love it. And I do have a couple other songs for the next 2 weeks that are all, and they're kind of, they're all holiday themed. I had to think about it. They're all holiday themed. So this is what I'm drinking right here. Glenlivet 12. Yoink.
And I got what you had last week. I'm terrible at drawing little slips of paper out of a bag randomly.
Yep. I'm pretty good.
There's no science to it, right?
I mean, I will it into existence. So that's how I do well.
I don't believe in witchcraft, so.
That's why you're
I'm
drinking
drinking Lindman's Flamboise. It's a raspberry lambic beer. I've had this before. It's not really a beer. It's more of a wine to me.
Yeah, it's
it's
very
raspberry
sweet. It's very
flavored from Belgium. All right.
And I'm drinking Glenlivet, and I made a point to say Scott's going to be really mad at me because I'm not going to appreciate it the way he did.
Mm. Hey, yo. Yeah. Come on. Just,
Yeah.
you gotta get
It's got
that
no
palate.
flavor. It's got no flavor. And that's just me with Scotch, I guess. It doesn't have any flavor. You just get hit with it burns a little bit, and then that's it. That's all it is. So,
How'd everybody do with the trivia
I
questions?
want to know how many you got right, how many you got wrong. I saw Lulu, the Lilo and Stitch one through you.
I missed that one too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Keyword
that.
is summer, so it was before Zootopia and all that bullshit. So, did anybody answer Saudi Arabia for the Michael Jackson one? That's not a city, that's a country.
Oh.
I threw that in there to throw people off too.
No, I knew that one was Belgium. I think I missed two. I think I missed another one. Which one did I miss?
You missed that. You missed the Lilo and Stitch one. I know for sure. I can't
That's the one I
remember
missed. I thought I missed two. Maybe I didn't. She got six.
Dobby got six.
I think I got six too, but I don't remember what they were. Oh well.
I suppose I could just scroll back up in the chat
No,
to
it's
see
all
Lulu's
good.
answers,
It's all
but like I'm not going to do all that. Sorry.
I did say
work.
Gosling. I did say Hedwig. I did say John Bailey.
Kendrick Lamar. That's the one you missed because you misread it. You thought 2026. That's the one you missed.
Yeah.
The Kendrick Lamar.
I said Bad Bunny.
You were so proud. You're like, Bad Bunny. Yeah. And then it was like Kendrick Lamar.
2025. That's the other one I missed. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that one. I just didn't look at the date. I was thinking 2026. Okay.
That's okay. Scott, it's okay.
Right, the bum
It's
hole.
okay.
All right. Adam, what's going on in the world? You got some I got some stuff.
I watched a couple movies a few days ago.
Did you hate them all?
I watched Shin Godzilla. That was really good.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a really good movie.
He liked it.
Yeah, it's Shin Godzilla. I was shocked. I told you about the other day at the gym, and you're like, "What?"
I didn't remember it.
And here's the thing: we've literally watched clips of this show on my team before we were doing Course Cinema. We literally would watch clips of this movie
Because I was wildly sober when we did that.
Yeah. So I'm not good with actors. I'm not good with names in general.
I also remember fighting with you about the Oscars too.
Yeah.
Because the Oscars are a hill I'm worth dying on.
Shin Godzilla was really good. It was all Japanese made. Original people I think did that. So that was a really good one. Really interesting too. But I'll tell you the one that I really want to talk about that I know you haven't seen. Because I'm filling up my slate of video movies, trying to make it to 20. I think I have one more I need.
You might be ahead of me
to make it to 20 for the end of the year show. I fucking watched the 2025 War of the Worlds with Ice Cube. I
pushed Rom's like, wait.
I sat through that movie.
Yeah.
Scott, this movie, honestly, is the worst movie of the entire year.
Yeah.
I would
don't
rather
give any spoilers.
I would rather watch Minecraft. First of all, spoilers. This movie came out how many fucking months ago? Don't give me that spoilers bullshit. Second of all,
no, not about the movie. About what your list is going to be.
Oh, but okay, so I can't talk about the movie then.
No, you can talk about it.
Thank you. Really is. I'd rather watch Minecraft a second time than have to watch this movie. This is how bad this movie is. The entire movie is just like you've seen like trailers like Ice Cube typing at the computer and it's like a webcam from his camera.
He's like on a podcast, right?
No, he works for the like NSA or something like that. And he's like a computer programmer hacker kind of guy. He's basically Big Brother. He hacks people's phones and listens to conversations and all this other shit, trying to find the terror, the Tias. The entire movie is like that. That's the entire movie. It's from the perspective of that, and then when he talks to people, he talks like, you know how like people do FaceTime? You know how like in movies they assume everybody does FaceTime, when in reality only some people do FaceTime? That's how the entire movie is. It's just people doing FaceTime. That's all it is. And then when you see the alien stuff, it's through the phone cameras and drone cameras and shit like that. Wildly bad idea. First of all, do that.
What's it on?
It's on Prime Video.
Okay.
But whenever the aliens started coming out, the tripods, they put no fucking money into this budget. They put no money into the CGI. I think they were relying on the fact that it was shaky cam and it was going to be like things are going to be fuzzy because everything's moving around. They were relying on people not paying attention. Oh my God, Scott. The CGI in this movie is like, we're talking like watching it, I would think that this was a made for TV movie on the Sci-Fi Network in the 90s. That's how bad it is.
Like Falling Skies?
Yeah. Falling Skies might have been better, honestly.
Hashtag Noah Wiley.
It was like we all agree Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, Mummy was superior to Tom Cruise's remake. Sure.
No doubt.
I apologize. That was just a left field question. It is. It is. I think it should maybe saying remakes or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's what you're referring to.
Was there debate? Is there somebody out there who's not a Scientologist? Who says that the Tom Cruise mummy is better than the Brandon Fraser mummy? Because they need to be.
It's a better movie.
A doctor.
But it was already a better movie just because of Brendan Fraser. The mummy story is on top of that is just icing on the cake is all it is. So just Brendan Fraser. But yeah, this movie, if you haven't watched it, I would suggest getting together with some friends or a friend at the very least, have a few drinks and then watch it. Don't watch it alone.
Does it have
Don't
to be
watch
a friend?
it alone.
Does it have to be a friend who hates everything he ever watches?
If anything, I think that would accentuate it, but it would make it better because they're gonna mystery science theater that thing with you like, what the fuck is this? It's a what? The entire movie is just an advertisement for Amazon. That's all this fucking movie is. Ice Cube's daughter's fiance, who she's pregnant with his baby, is an Amazon delivery driver. And that carries the plot in certain moments. Like at one point to save the day, Ice Cube needs to get a flash drive with a virus on it. The only way to get it is if he uses his Amazon Prime drone that is used for deliveries to put it on there. And he's like, but wait, you need to order something, otherwise it's not going to activate the drone, which is fucking bullshit. But you need to order something, otherwise it's not going to activate the drone. So he said, order something on Amazon so that he can activate the drone. So he can activate the drone so he can fly it.
Yeah.
And it's this entire sequence where he puts on like the VR headset, and not Ice Cube, the son-in-law, basically, we'll say that, puts on the VR headset and he's flying the drone, and the drone has to dodge tripod alien laser blasts and shit like that. But it was just an ad for Amazon. That's all it was. That's all it was. It's wild. It's stupid. It was bad. This is why you need me on the show. This is why you need somebody with my opinion on the show. Those are the only two things I watched, though. But besides that, and Snow White, I watched Snow White. I don't want to talk about Snow White.
Of course you don't.
Because it's boring. That's why. They really did have to retcon also the rapey like vibes of the original cartoon, where just some print shows up, is like, I'm gonna give this dead body a kiss. Scott,
yeah,
what do you got?
All right, so I had a question for you, Adam, and I know you don't have any kids that you acknowledge and know of, but we got Charity in the comments, we got the Dobbinses.
Oh no, she might have left.
Me, we got people who have younger children.
Charity, your commenter, right? I believe you left.
Younger children. I have a question for you, Adam. Do you know someone named Miss Rachel?
I've heard the name.
You know Miss Rachel?
I don't know.
Chat,
her.
You guys know Miss Rachel?
I don't know her intimately.
She is amazing. I love her. And she just got nominated for a really prestigious award this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, I want to talk about 2 awards, but we're going to get into Miss Rachel's award first. The first award that Miss Rachel is nominated for, and she didn't win it yet. There's a couple other people. She got nominated for Anti-Semite of the Year. Miss Rachel, who has a kids television show.
I have questions.
You have questions?
I have questions.
I'll see if I can do my best to answer.
Who nominated her?
I think the state of Israel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who gives out the Anti-Semite of the Year award.
Question 2. Is this a real award?
It's a real award that has been going on since like the Holocaust ended.
Question 3.
Yes.
Who hosts the fucking Anti-Semite
Probably
awards?
Jerry Seinfeld.
I have no more questions. I got no more questions. I'm good.
I don't know.
I
don't know about that. I assume he does all those.
This is the after show of the Oscars.
Okay.
That's when they give these awards.
So
out.
She was nominated, and she's not anti-Semitic at all. She just is against G-side against children. So she has spoke out against the atrocities that Israel is committing against Palestine. And that got her nominated for Anti-Semite of the Year, right? Which is total horseshit. And all these parents of young kids that just love Miss Rachel because she's amazing and wonderful and perfect and everybody should worship her, they are coming to her defense. Adam, I joined the war on Miss Rachel.
I have a 4th question.
I joined the war on Miss Rachel on the side of Miss Rachel.
Question number 4.
Yes.
Where are these streamed, these awards? Where is this aired? Question number 5. How much is it free?
Probably all of the American News Network.
Can I watch it and then,
I was like, let's think of something witty to answer his question. Let's think of what major television network is run by Jewish people. And I was like, oh yeah, all of them. So yes, it will be on all the networks. Every one of them.
Now that is anti-Semite.
Every one of them.
Now that is it. Scott's views on the Jewish people do not represent everybody.
Maybe I'll get nominated next year. But if hey, I'm
gonna nominate.
If by supporting Palestine gets me nominated, I will take that. But there's somebody else. There's somebody else that after this was released, they angry tweeted. This person angry tweeted Miss Rachel, but not like the rest of us. Like I angry tweeted, how the hell are you gonna nominate Miss Rachel? This person tweeted, how the hell are you gonna nominate Miss Rachel? And not me. I've been trying to get that award for years. He's like Donald Trump with the Nobel Peace Prize. He wants this award. Nick Fuentes was really, really mad that Miss Rachel got nominated and not him. He is so mad.
That's wild. Side note, didn't FIFA give him like a fake Nobel Peace
that was
prize?
My next award, Adam.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm sorry I stole your thunder.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit there. But yes, as we all know, Trump has had a hard-on, a real small orange one, but he has had a small orange hard-on for the Nobel Peace Prize ever since Obama won it. He thinks he should get it. He should not win this award at all. So
he also said he's not going to heaven either. So,
well, is water wet, Adam?
Is it?
Is water wet?
No, sorry.
Is water wet or are things in water wet?
I was going to say, that's another argument I've seen.
I kind of feel that
Is
way.
water wet or does it just make things wet?
I you know what? I'm going latter here.
Is a hot dog a sandwich argument is what that is.
Oh, hot dog's definitely a sandwich.
No, it's not.
Meat between bread.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, a hot dog is a sandwich.
It's not. It's a thing of its own.
Is a panini a sandwich?
No.
Oh, I think it is.
No.
Anyway, we got too much to argue about. We're going to talk about the FIFA Peace Prize. We've talked about this on the show before. So the World Cup, which is run by the organization FIFA, it's actually going to be in North America this year. We've talked about this on the show. There's sites in America, Canada, Mexico that are all hosting. And when they were doing the pool to see which team plays in which group, there was lots of famous people there from the 3 host countries. And Trump was one of them. And the FIFA organizers, who are crazy, like they're Saudi Arabians, they're people who've gotten tons of money from Trump.
Speaking of that, I did watch the most recent South Park episode. I did watch that.
Yeah. So
who wants that Saudi Arabia money?
They invented a participation trophy to award to Donald Trump. And they called it, are you ready for this? Do we have drum roll? We have drum roll? We don't have drum roll. They called it the FIFA Peace Prize. They didn't even pretend. Instead of, and they gave it to Trump. And you know how, like, the president usually puts the medal on somebody's head?
Yeah.
Since he was the president, he put the medal on his own self. But of course, he's like 80 and fat, and he like couldn't get it over his stupid fake hair. It was just a nightmare. It was so funny. Him and his participation trophy. I thought conservatives hated participation trophy.
Yeah, what about that? No, he stopped so many wars, Scott. What are you saying? It's not a participation. He stopped so many wars. Are the wars in the room with us?
The wars in the room with us right now. Last I checked, Ukraine and Russia are still at war, and Palestine and Israel are still at war.
Last I checked, he's threatening the potential for boots on the ground in Venezuela. Yeah. So
he's just like blowing away innocent fishermen.
Hey, you guys all that hated George W. Bush for going to Iraq for oil, what do you think about this? He's only going to Venezuela for oil.
Uh-huh.
He pardoned the former Honduras president who trafficked 400 tons of cocaine into our country.
Allegedly.
400. No, it's fucking proven. He was proven. He went to jail and he pardoned him. Not allegedly. Where's the not allegedly button? The factual button.
We're here to toss your salad.
That's as close as I can get. He's in prison.
Factually tossed the former Honduras president salad. He blew Bubba and then he tossed his salad.
Well, now you got it.
What are we doing here?
So Miss Rachel and Trump were both nominated for big awards this week. What do you got, Adam?
Have you ever heard the name Natalie Reynolds?
Yeah. Wait.
She's a TikToker.
No.
Okay. So, well-known TikToker, skinny blonde. There you go. Now you know who she is. Skinny blonde.
Wait. Does she have really big boobs?
No.
Then I don't know her.
Okay. So, she got into some hot water the past, I'm going to say couple months maybe.
Okay.
Big as, like, she's probably like in her early to mid 20s, I would guess. Okay. TikToker fame, all that nonsense. Mm-hmm. She got in some hot water because I think she was banned off of TikTok, but she might have made a second account under a new name. I don't know. But anyway, she went to I don't know what city she was in, but she went to like this dock where there's this like lake and stuff like that. And they were probably doing like some stupid prank or any of this bullshit, but basically they came across a homeless woman who they made up the story that, you know, Natalie dropped like a scanner into the lake and she was like, I'll pay you $20 if you dive in. And
thanks for the rose, Lulu.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Where she was like, I'll pay you $20 if you know, dive in and, you know, go down and get the scanner and stuff like that. And that was, I have the video pulled up. I want to know what you think about this, because
I don't know anything
TikTok
about the story.
Is split a little bit.
You said regular size chest, so that's not my algorithm.
Fair enough.
So I will take a look and go in blind and judge it.
I have the video for the thing that people are saying is like, this is the controversial thing. It doesn't start with the $20 stuff, but just know before this part, she said to this homeless woman, I'll give you $20 if you dive down and get my scanner for me. Mind you, when you go into this video, this is a homeless woman who is also has mental problems. So she's not all there. She has severe mental problems.
So want a skinny dip?
Allegedly.
If you go first, we'll do rock, paper, scissors. If you go first, just can you look for the scanner?
Scanner.
There's a scanner that you need to look for in the water.
She looks like she's
Really?
13.
Yeah.
What if I drown?
Then
I haven't been in the water. What is
you said you want to jump in.
I do kind of want to jump in. Huh? Oh,
And
I
I'm
should
scuba.
jump in
I'm
with my sandals
I'm
on.
scuba certified. You should jump in.
All right.
And I think.
So the camera person said that they are a lifeguard, and she's claiming to be scuba certified. By the way, I don't know about the dude, but the scuba certified is a lie, pure lie.
If you
She's
jump
not
in,
scuba
you'll be able to
certified?
find the scanner.
Apparently not.
Scanner?
Yeah, there's a scanner that's in the water over here. That's why I'm here.
Okay. And I can
She also
jump in
told her
and
that she would
not
jump
get
in
into
after she
trouble.
jumps in.
Right?
No.
No. All right. You know why I wasn't going to? Because my feet were getting
You should
hot.
just jump in right
But
now.
I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? Oh.
Mind you, this woman cannot swim.
Wait. What the fuck?
Also,
Did you see her ass? What? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
Yes, you did.
Just
You said you were gonna
Thank you guys. We're gonna have you guys get off the stop.
Wait, who is that?
those guys are like lifeguards or something.
Can you go convince her to come back?
I can't swim. I can only float.
Oh, she might literally die.
No, stop. Seriously, don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. No, please. Please, don't. No, please, she's floating.
Drowning.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. She says she's drowning. We leave.
Oh, this is bad.
Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know. She said she's drowning. She says she's drowning.
I think you literally just murdered a lady.
No, I didn't. I swear.
I think you literally.
No, I didn't. Let's go.
Oh my
There,
God, she's
drowning in the
insufferable.
lake.
Yes, was very
Dude,
popular on the
I
internet.
can't help her. They told me to leave. They
Well, if there's
told me
lifeguards
to
out there,
leave,
they'll
guys. They
save
told
her,
me I
right?
can't film.
She
Wait,
doesn't
is that actually
drown.
really
Okay,
bad?
God, I was
She-
worried.
she is
She
alive.
wanted to jump in. She wanted to skinny dip with me. She wanted me to get naked.
So, basically, the entire events were she finds this homeless woman down by the docks, says, I dropped a scanner. I'll pay you $20. You dive down and
Did
get
she
the scanner.
really drop a scanner?
No, it was all for like a TikTok bit.
Okay.
You notice how like she said, oh, I'll jump in after you. And then when she jumped in, she didn't. She just laughed at her. She basically manipulated and coerced a desperate homeless person by saying, I'll give you money if you jump in and get the thing
Did
that's
she
not really
give her
down
the
there."
money?
No, she didn't get the fucking money. They fucked off. They left. And then after she dove in, but by the way, she also told her, like, yeah, it's okay. She was like, is it okay to swim? She's like, yeah, it's okay. Perfectly fine. And then when she dove in, the two like lifeguards or whatever that were there, like, you guys get the fuck out of here. Like you're not allowed to swim here and stuff like that. And so they fuck off. She coerced a homeless woman who has a mental condition with $20 and I'll jump in after you. And I'm certified scuba and another dude's certified lifeguard. Don't worry about it. It's all good to jump into this water.
Are you for scuba?
Am I
I'm for scuba. Did you ever see Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller? Huh?
Maybe once.
All right, anyway, the joke went way over your head. All right.
So that took the internet. and everybody's it's kind of divided TikTok a little bit, where there are a lot of people like she asked her, and like she didn't know that she was, and she didn't like leave her to unalive there. She was told to get off the docks, and she didn't know, like yada yada yada. It's like, no, she manipulated a homeless woman with a promise of $20 for TikTok clout to jump in the water. Basically, that's what she did.
Wow.
What I want to know your thoughts though. You have some weird thoughts sometimes about these kind of things. So
yeah,
I think she's a piece of shit. Fuck her. I think she's a piece of shit. That's my thought.
I'm trying to find something redeemable about the story, but I can't do it. I'm with you.
Typically when these kind of stories come across, you're like, you have the opinion of like, yeah, she should have done that, but she didn't like leave her to unalive there. The lifeguards kicked her off the dock, so what were they going to do? And yeah. I think she's. By the way, there's a second video. She has a response video.
Oh, I want to see the response.
This is after. By the way, she was charged, and I think she's on house arrest right now.
No way. What crime though?
Like manipulation of like I don't know what the specific crime, but because she manipulated.
I don't know if she committed a crime.
Who was mentally She basically manipulated a mental.
Did she know she was mentally unwell?
I don't think it matters if you.
It does, man.
I don't know.
Listen. What she did. Okay.
I'll play the video of her response because the internet has been just ringing through the ringers, and she put up a response video on TikTok. While you watch this, it's very short, but I'm gonna try to find to see what she was specifically charged with.
People, please stop commenting. Let's not forget what she did. I want to move on from that. Like, I am a human, okay? I have feelings. And when you keep commenting that, it's gonna make me go insane. So stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna literally leave the internet forever. Like, I'm sick of this.
So she whined and cried to the internet. She whined and cried to the internet because everybody's like, "Yeah, you're a piece of shit for doing." Like, I'm a human being. Like, you're literally gonna chase me off the internet. This is unfair.
Well, see you later, bitch. That's what I say.
Yeah,
I don't know who she is, but I really don't like her. Yeah,
I think this is in Texas, is what this was. So
it was in Texas.
Yeah, apparently that's where this happened.
Figures. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild and crazy. I don't like her, but I don't think she did anything illegal. This is going to be my stance. I don't think she broke any laws, so I don't think she's going to get charged with a crime.
I'm trying to find whether she was actually. I think she was charged, but I don't know what crime. Like, I could be wrong.
Like, if she's wealthy enough, her attorneys are going to have a field day picking that apart. Now, she needs criticized. She needs to have everyone call her out on every social media platform. She needs to go away from the internet like she threatened to do forever. But she shouldn't be in jail at all.
So the charge might be, if there's a charge, it might be some so maybe I was wrong about that. She's not officially been charged for anything.
I don't see her being charged. Prank. I don't think she broke any laws.
I think it should be against the law, though.
For what?
I think, call me crazy, call me wild, call me wild.
Get my Law and Order hat, my Dick Wolf hat.
If it can be proven, and I think it is proven in this. Again, you didn't see the part where she said, $20, stuff like that, but there is a video of that.
Okay,
I have seen.
No,
that.
I heard the lady say $20. I heard the $20
right, but
figure
she said that. But there's a video where Natalie says, "I'll give you $20 if you do this."
Okay,
I think if you take advantage of somebody who is in, I think, a fairly obvious, like, desperate situation, which I think homeless would be considered desperate. If you're willing to take advantage of that. Well, that's confirmed. Like, she literally is home. Like, she doesn't have an address.
Yeah, how did she know she was homeless? She could have just been somebody going for a walk by the docks. And you go up to somebody and say, I see those videos all the time. It's like every Mr. Beast video ever. I'll give you a Tesla if you were able to shoot this free throw. I've been drinking. Like, he's just shit like that all the time. That's no different than, I'll give you $20 to jump in that lake. No different.
But, like, she didn't say, I'll give you $20 if you jump in the lake. She said, I need your help. I'll give you $20 if you help me find my scanner that dropped.
But she jumped in and did help.
She didn't help because part of the agreement was, I'll jump in after you.
Okay. There
And
was
she
no
didn't.
contract signed. She broke no laws.
There's a verbal agreement that is on camera.
Verbal agreement does not hold up in the court of law.
I think
Take the bar.
My argument is I think it
Pass the bar.
should.
Bum, bum,
You're missing the point,
bum,
Scott. You're missing the point.
bum,
I think that if it can be,
bum, bum.
you're see. Here's the thing. He's gonna call a win for this, but that wasn't my argument. My argument was it should be if there is like obvious proof and there is video evidence that she did this and then she lied. I think that should be considered a contract as well.
If the lady would have drowned and unalived, then there could have been charges. But she didn't. She's okay. I don't see her.
She didn't get her $20 though. She didn't get the $20.
She could now. She could give her $20.
She didn't though. They left. They fucked off. They didn't stick around. They got in their cars and drove off.
She
after
could give
that.
her $20 at any time after. There was no deadline set of paying the money.
But she didn't.
How do you know she didn't now?
She didn't.
You don't know that she hasn't paid today.
I'm
maybe 1 minute ago she gave her $20.
See, this is why Scott's he hates the homeless. He hates the downtrodden. He hates the desperate. He's all about corporate America. He's all about the almighty dollar. See, this is the problem. And people say I'm the problem. Right. Okay.
Are you done? Are you done? Because I'm going to sue you for libel.
What libel?
Slander.
It's
libel.
It's not liable if it's all true. It's not liable if it's true.
I am a card-carrying socialist, bro.
Nah, I think we're good. Oh, we got our live restricted.
What did we do?
Misinformation, repeated violations.
See, that's you with the misinformation.
I'm sure it's the video we played. I imagine. I mean, the live's still up. We've just been restricted. So we're not on the FYP. Oh, well. Get fucked. That's fine. We'll restart the live because we're going to do Dispatch after this. So we'll restart the live for that. So
we do have, this is our last episode of Dispatch.
Episode 7 and 8.
Yep. We're going to play the last 2 episodes. We're not going to do any bonus content for our Patreon. We're going to do a bonus episode next week for Patreon. Instead, we're going to do the last 2 episodes of Dispatch. We're having a lot of fun with this playthrough.
You even said, like, the other day...
I'm a bitch. My name's Robert. It's so fun.
You even said the other day, you're like, we got to do it like it's second playthrough.
Yeah.
We like... Not after. We'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, I want to wait.
But like, you're like, we got to do a second playthrough to do other stuff with it. So...
Yep. So if you guys want to watch our playthrough for Dispatch, we're going to do it on TikTok. We're going to reset this. So follow me because we're going to do it on my account, Scotty Knows, SCOTTYKNOWS. Follow me. We do our shows on there and we do some of the bonus stuff on there. Adam also posts it on our YouTube later on. So search for Forward Distraction and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share it with your friends. The only way that we can grow is if you help us grow. You haven't said that in a while.
I'm going to sue you for that. That's trademark me. So that you can't do that, sir. That's me. That's trademark Adam Silva. You could also follow me on TikTok. I am Grizzled. I jumped in real quick, so I should be a viewer that you can check out there and follow me. I occasionally do some like game streams, like in my spare time. Dobbins, I'm disappointed in you. You showed up for the Resident Evil 2 remake stream for about a minute and then you fucked off. So joke's on you, I guess. You missed some fun shit. But you can follow us on there. I share the live also on my TikTok. We do post the audio versions to basically anywhere you can listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Google Play. Should access to all the third-party apps and everything like that. You
My
email
favorite
us.
is Podbean.
That's the main hub.
I'm becoming a big fan of Podbean.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
I was more of a SoundCloud guy initially.
Fuck SoundCloud.
You know what? SoundCloud's okay, but I think Podbean's better.
They're outrageously expensive compared to other platforms.
You can still find our old content on SoundCloud, but if you want our new yes, it's on there.
You can't. There's a few old episodes, but not the entire thing.
I know, but
there's a few old episodes because I just didn't delete it.
They're on there.
There's a few.
I just checked
like
this
3.
week.
It's like 3 episodes.
But if you want all of our content, find us on Podbean. Search for Distraction. If you want to get a hold of us, shoot us an email at forwarddistraction@gmail.com. If it's a good comment, we'll read it on the air. Our friend Sweeps gave us that nice new crisp blue logo. Pull the logo up real quick, Adam. Just show it real quick.
Hey, Scott.
Over there.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't tell me what to do.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks to our friend Sweeps who
You're not my
made
supervisor.
that. What?
You're not my supervisor. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. So if you guys have a cool logo you want us to do, I know Dobbins gave us one. We used it a few weeks ago. Shoot us to an email at fordistraction@gmail.com. Connor wasn't here tonight.
Try to just make it yourself, though. Don't just use AI, please. We can get flagged a little bit for just like AI content. We'll have to like flag certain things as AI if it becomes like a problem. So it becomes an issue. TikTok's weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
Connor's not here tonight. He's working on his album right now, so that's probably why he's busy. He was only on last week for a little bit. He's making a lot of original music, and he sent us some, and we've played it. So if you do anything...
He's great.
Yeah, you do anything like that, shoot us an email, fordistraction@gmail.com.
Go follow him, too. Kana is his, one of his... He's got a couple TikToks. That's the one I can remember. I don't remember the other one, honestly. Apologies, Connor, but yeah, that's the one I remember. Follow him on there. You could see a lot of his music. I guess I'll post it in the we're talking about it. I'll post a SoundCloud in the description of the show after the fact.
So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Like I said, we're coming to you live right now on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. You can find our Facebook by searching for Distraction. You can like our page. What?
I said okay, boomer.
I like Facebook. I share a lot of great content to Facebook. So if you still have Facebook, if you're an old boomer millennial like me, then definitely hop on that train. You know what else I found out? We have a For Distraction Snapchat.
Sorry, TikTok's... Are you still there? Yes, TikTok, we're still here. Get fucked. There.
Yeah.
Check mark.
So I'm on Snapchat, Scott Malenky.
Yeah, by the way, I searched for Instagram for a second. Nothing came up. So
okay. I listened to an old episode.
That's fake news.
And we did promote an Instagram at one point.
I think we said it because we intended to do it, and then after the show, I was like, "You're the social media coordinator," and you're like, "I don't use Instagram."
I don't use Instagram.
I was like, "I'm not going to make it then if you don't use it." So,
well, we do have a Snapchat, so look for @podcast FYD is what it is. Podcast FYD.
Do you have? First of all, I never made a Snapchat. Do you have access to it?
No.
Okay, so what's the point? I guess
I've been tagging Podcast FYD in some snaps. So that's just me.
You should make a Snapchat for us then. That's what you should do.
We have one.
You should make another one.
I think Brandon.
One that we control.
I think Brandon made it.
You should. He's your brother-in-law. You should text him. We're like, text him now. Did you make us
I'm doing the outro.
The outro's done. We're done. Everybody knows where to find us.
We didn't say anything about the Electronic Media Collective.
I'll talk about the Electronic Media Collective while you text your brother-in-law and ask him that question. If you want to listen to a bunch of other really great sister shows, head over to electronicmediacollective.com. Link is in the description. You can listen to us as there, but also a bunch of really, really awesome shows. But you must tell them, you must email them, and you must say, For Distraction is your favorite podcast. I think we're still on the front page there. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I haven't been there in like a year. I haven't been there in a while. I let Scott handle that nonsense. But Electronic Media Collective, there is really actually some really good shows on there. So go head over there, listen to them. How's that text going? It's taken Grandpa about an hour to send a text message. You told me to do
this.
It's taken Grandpa an hour to send one sentence to a person. Did you create a For Distraction Snapchat years ago? Boom. I thought it out before you could type it out.
It's sent.
There you go. Thank you.
Asshole.
I appreciate it.
Now
Grandpa, he's got to get his warm milk. Grandpa's got to get his warm milk and needs to take a nap.
Adam, did you tell him to talk about our Patreon?
No, not yet.
Come on, I'm doing something. This is why you got to do that stuff and I got to do. Go ahead.
Blame the Scots. It's doing something.
What if these people want to subscribe to our Patreon?
If you want to subscribe to our Patreon, you go to patreon.com/foryourdistraction and you can listen to the bonus episodes. There's not going to be a new one tonight because we're going to play the last 2 episodes of Dispatch, but next week we're going to do a bonus episode. And typically when we do the bonus episodes, we'll bring some friends on TikTok up to the live so that we can have some mutual conversation. We had the Dobbinses up here. Typically they join. Connor comes up. Charity, if you're in the chat, you can jump up too and say, what's up? She left. She's not here anymore.
She was
left.
on long enough to say she was here.
Yeah. She's like, I'm here.
Then she pieced out. She did like the disappearing Homer in the Bush meme.
Yeah, that's what she did. I'm gonna make that meme and send it to her.
Oh
I'm gonna plaster her face on Homer, and it's gonna be that. Make sure you send that. Like, I see how long you stay. she's gonna listen to this in a month and a half. She'll be like, you fucker.
She's a few episodes back, so by the time she hears this, it'll be 2026.
By the time she hears this, the world will be over. The nuclear apocalypse will have happened, and we'll all be unalived. So, too little, too late. She's gonna be like the Twilight Zone dude, where it's like, finally, I have time, and then her ears fall. It's like,
no,
there was so much time.
His glasses broke.
But she needs to listen to it, so her ears fall. Like, there was so much time. Now there's none.
He had all the time in the world to read all the books, and then his glasses.
But like, he could just squint his fucking eyes, dude. Just squint your eyes. Put the book right here, and I bet you can read the fucking words.
Oh shit! There she is.
It's about time. I have a couple times in the show, I have called you out a little bit here to see if you're just still here. So
you got clowned tonight, bro.
Hey, you know what? You can blame the Glenn Levitts. It's clown. I'll be honest with you.
Clown juice.
Once the ice melts, it's drinkable. Is what I'm gonna say. It's doable. But like the Glenlivet, like Scotch on the rocks, you fucking people, dude. Blame it on the goose. Blame it on the...
Got me feeling loose.
Because here's the thing. Tonight, I am... We're going to restart the stream, TikTokers, to do the dispatch stream.